Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everyone. Thank you to having us to be a part of the International Conference on Business Study and Education 2024. We are candidate with the code ICBE June'24-114. Our title is the trend in fashion, stylistic option and impact on the dress code for fashion student at Malaysian Polytechnic. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am presenter, also the main author. My name is Siti Nuraini binti Abdul Rahim. I am from Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan, Johor Bahru, Malaysia. So my co-author is Yunino Suhana binti Ismail and T.S. Muhammad Faruddin bin Anwar from Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan. We start to introduction. Fashion influences lifestyle and has an impact on all stages of life. Fashion also reflects an individual personality, allowing them to express themselves through the style of their clothing. Fashion and trend will develop swiftly each year, changing and not remaining stagnant. The fashion trend among undergraduate students at Ibrahim Sultan Polytechnic is likely to encompass a blend of creativity, professionalism, industry relevance, and adherence to dress code guidelines. Fashion is defined as the prevailing style and garment that people wear, which reflect their propensity for change and inclination toward individuality. Fashion primarily donates to prevailing style of trend of dress in a certain society. Apparel serves as nonverbal means in conveying a range of information such as a membership in certain group, financial status, gender, social status, and occupation. This phenomenon grants individual and capacity to communicate their personal identity to others by stating, "This is who I am." In addition to clothing, fashion encompasses beauty, treatment, haircut, accessories, and cosmetic. Tendency to utilize fashion as a means in disgusting themselves from adult. However, fashion trend, particularly among adolescents, undergo an annual transformation. Can be attributed to their age, attire, and lifestyle, particularly among students enrolled at the Institute of Higher Education. The study aimed to assess the impact of fashion trend among fashion design diploma students at Ibrahim Sultan Polytechnic on their adherence to the institution code of ethics and rules of use. This dressing is lined with contemporary fashion. Students often describe the deadline set by the institution, leading to instances of immodest attire such as a short hijab paired with revealing clothes or tight pants. Okay, here the dress code for ethic and rule of use at the Polytechnic. Okay, as you can see, here is a sample dress code that students use at the class. Appropriate attire to the class, studio or workshop in Muslim. Female students are required to wear hijab. Hijab must cover the chest. Cannot wear sheer clothes such as a tight cloth, short or fit. Clothes that look short also not. For the non-Muslim, students are not allowed to wear skirts shorter than the knee, wear pants that are not tight, use slack pants, and jeans not allowed. Okay, for the workshop jacket and safety shoes must worn in workshop class. All students are required to wear fully closed shoes when going to college and official event. Okay, but today some students prefer wearing attire like sweatshirt, t-shirt, shirt with short hijab wearing tight pants to the class. Maybe students follow the trend or influencer to get a nice appearance. Maybe they think simple appearance but not follow the code dress and ethic. This research is to study the tendency of discrepancy between student fashion choice and their compliance with institutional regulation, which is a recurring concern within the higher education institution toward the impact of the cultural diversity, peer influence and social media, and fashion education curriculum and industry trend. The impact of the cultural diversity, fashion play a significant role in higher education, particularly within programs like a fashion design, where students are not only consumer but also creator and influencer of trend. This research aimed to explore exciting research on this topic to provide insight into the factors shaping fashion student style choice and their implication in Malaysia higher education. In Malaysia, cultural and societal factors greatly influence fashion preference and style among students. This diversity reflects in fashion education institution where students from various cultural backgrounds bring unique perspectives to their style choice. Peer influence and social media play significant role in shaping fashion trend and style preference among students in higher education. Study by Lim et al. Emphasized the influence of peer and social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok on Malaysian youth fashion choice. Fashion students are active participants in online fashion communities where they seek inspiration, share ideas, and showcase their personal style. Educators need to recognize the impact of social media on student fashion consciousness and integrate digital literacy into the curriculum to foster critical thinking and responsible online behavior. Fashion education curriculum and industry trend. The alignment between fashion education curriculum and industry trend is essential for preparing students for professional career. Research by discussion the importance of integrating industry relevant content, including trend forecasting, fashion marketing, and sustainable practice into fashion education program. Study by Young highlight the importance of balancing creative freedom with academic rigor in fashion design program. By understanding and addressing this influence, educators can create enriching learning experience that empower students to navigate the dynamic world of fashion with confidence and integrity. This research, practically involving 52 students of the third semester diploma in fashion design at Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan. This data can offer a quantitative understanding of fashion trend, influence student choice, and adhering to or deviating from dress code. The questionnaire is divided into two parts, namely part A is demographic of the respondents, such as gender, age, and race. Part B contains four factors that influence the fashion style of clothing among students of the third semester diploma in fashion design. I'm using Excel analysis to generate data collection. Exploring this intersection through empirical research and qualitative analysis can provide valuable insight into how students perceive and navigate dress code considering evolving fashion trend. By conducting empirical research such as survey or observation, the study can gather quantitative data on the student attitude, preference, and behavior regarding dress code and fashion trend. By synthesizing both quantitative and qualitative findings, the student can offer comprehensive insight into the dynamic between fashion trend and dress code effectiveness among undergraduate fashion students. For the mass media factor, based on the provided data analysis, item 1, which pertain to being influenced by TV show related to the world of fashion, received the highest score value of the 4.62. This suggests that TV show play a significant role in shaping the fashion style of clothing among students. It implies that students are particularly receptive to fashion trend and inspiration presented in television program focusing on the fashion industry. Meanwhile, on the other hand, item 4, which related to being influenced by fashion style from magazine, obtained a moderately score value of 2.31. This indicates the magazine have a relatively weaker influence on the TV style of clothing, fashion style of clothing among the surveyed students compared to TV show. It suggests that students may find other sources such as television or digital media more impactful in shaping of their fashion preference and style choice. The tendency of the latest trend factor. The analysis of the two study questions reveals that item 4 and 5 had the same score of medium high, with both items receiving a score of 3.85. It suggests that the significant proportion of believing that following current trend contribute to their confidence and sense of the fashion ability. This finding underscore in the importance of the staying up to date with contemporary fashion trend for students pursuing a career in the fashion design. Similarly, item 5 received the same score, reflecting a medium high level of agreement among the respondents. This suggests that a substantial number of the students are willing to adapt the new trend on the annual basis. It is indicated proactive attitude toward embracing and adapting an evolving fashion trend, which is essential of aspiring fashion designer to stay relevant in the industry. The finding highlight the significance of current trend variable in the shaping of clothing fashion style preference of students in the fashion design diploma. The frequency of the percentage for social media factor, item number 1 received the highest score value of 4.90, indicating a strong agreement among the survey students. It suggests that students often come across fashionable outfit on social media platform. This finding underscores the significant influence of the social media in exposing students to the fashion trend and style, shaping their perception and preference. Furthermore, item number 3 received a score value of 4.62, indicating the high level of agreement among the respondents. It suggests that students find the apparel sold on Instagram and TikTok platform to be highly appealing and captivating. These findings highlight the role social media platform as influencers channel for showcasing and promoting fashion product, attracting the interest of fashion-oriented students. Similarly, item number 6 also received a score value 4.62, indicating a high level of agreement among the survey students. It suggests that students perceive fashion content of social media platform to be current and regularly update. This finding reflect the dynamic nature of social media platform where student trend and emerge they evolve rapidly, keep students engaged and informed about the latest development in the fashion industry. Data present the finding of the study aimed at identifying peer factor influencing the fashion style of clothing among students. This item received the highest score value 3.85, indicating a relatively strong agreement among the surveyed students. It suggests that students have a desire to observe the appearance style of their peer. This finding underscored the significant influence of peer observation and social comparison in shaping fashion preference and style choice among students. In contrast, item number 6 received a lower score of 1.92, indicating a reduced level of agreement among the respondents. It implies that among students of the third semester diploma in fashion design may not necessarily feel more secure when their style is consistent with their peer. Okay, for the contribution, improving and increasing student discipline rate, student discipline enforcement should be tightened. Policy guidelines are updated in line with current fashion and comprehensive standardization in Malaysian Polytechnic and the higher education institutions. Thus, I will conclude that the finding of the study, social media has the greatest influence of the fashion style of among students of the third semester diploma in fashion design. This is since today students are more exposed to the social media and have unlimited access to information. The current platform make it easy for them to get the most recent information and style. In general, students can start their experience according to their own preference and fashion, but they must adhere to the code of ethic and rules of use established by Ibrahim Sultan Polytechnic. The enforcement of student discipline need to be tight to ensure that students comply with manners. At the same time, the policy guidelines are updated in line with the current fashions but do not violate the guidance. Can be standardized in all Malaysian polytechnic and their higher education institutions. Thank you very much for listening our presentation for the International Conference on Business Study and Education ICBE 2024. Thank you.